In this video, you will learn about Zon.Tools, which is an Amazon advertising optimization and automation software. If you would like to test and try this software, you will find the links below in the description, as well as a coupon code which would give you 15% off lifetime of your subscription with Zon.Tools. This video is part of the Demo Mondays video series, where we invite different Amazon sellers, software creators, and we ask them to present their product just like this on the screen. And today, as I mentioned, our guest is Zon.Tools. Hello, Tariq. So could you please introduce Zon.Tools to us and tell us how does it help Amazon sellers?
Yeah, sure. I mean, our software is designed to help Amazon sellers with automating their Amazon PPC advertising. With our algorithms and built-in strategy, we manage the Amazon PPC advertising with our software. So you just need to check from time to time and put some thresholds, launch product sets, advanced advertising campaigns in just a few clicks. So everything is handled with our software, and we manage the Amazon PPC advertising in an automated way with our software.
And what experience Amazon sellers should have to use your tool?
Although our tool is open for everyone, because we have the strategy built in inside, the beginners are required to have some education, which is on our website. They need to follow some tutorials and get some help with live chats or support from our customer success team. So they can get used to with the Amazon PPC advertising in general and our software as well. So small to medium sellers may need some education, which is 100% free and available on our website. And more advanced users will be able to easily understand our strategy and implement with their products and their needs.
All right. And what marketplaces do you cover with your tool?
We cover everything available with the Amazon API for sponsored products currently. So it's a US, Mexico, Canada, and in Europe, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, UK, and India, Australia, United Arab Emirates, even Saudi Arabia. Everywhere with the Amazon API that makes us available is supported currently.
Perfect. So let's jump to your screen and let's see how Amazon sellers could use your software.
Sure. So this is our software, Zon.Tools, and we have the left menu here that you can jump to campaigns, ad groups, keywords, targets, aids, and search terms, grouping at different levels, and negatives in campaign negative, ad group negative, your SKUs, campaign placement reports, and other reports and history logs for what our automation did in the past, and pretty much some links to our support and your Amazon account page. This is our left menu. Also in our left menu, you can adjust some settings like names and some time frame for rules that our system will look at when running your automations. And on the top menu, we have different marketplaces that if you have more than one Amazon marketplace, like US and UK and Germany, you can switch it from here with just one click. And on the top right, we have a add new button, which is when you launch a product group, we call it a PGN, which is our system managed 5 campaigns are making up a PGN, exact rates and broad match, and auto and product attribute targeting. You generate these PGNs with just giving a name, your selling price, your star rating, and how much would you like to spend until, if you have no sales, we're going to put it into minimum bid. So it's for testing for keywords, and your target maximum ACoS, and there are some advanced settings, but it's up to you. You put some SKUs, so you put some keywords, and you put some ASINs of your product that you would like to defend, and just click save. We're going to be launching these different campaigns here. Exact phrase, broad, auto, and product attribute targeting campaigns are all generated automatically with our system. So if you want to add some SKUs later, you just hit the SKUs, select your PGN from the list, and add the SKUs here, and it will be added to all campaigns of the and all ad groups of the PGN. And also we have some, if you would like to add some keywords or targets, you add it here or here. And you can also add negatives that you can just select the match type, select the PGN, and when you add the negatives, we will distribute it to all of the campaigns of the PGN underlying. So if you would like to go to PGN list from left menu. So for example, we have this trial PGN one here for test. Broad phrase exact match here. This is because of our inbuilt strategy, which is we call search term isolation. What we do is actually when we have your keywords list, we put it into exact, phrase, and broad match, and we negative exact in phrase match and negative phrase in broad match. So whenever there's a match, if it's an exactly matching your keyword, it will be captured in the exact campaign. On the other hand, if you have phrase match, it will be added into phrase match because we negative phrased in broad match. So your keyword will be matched in phrased campaign, and rest of them will be gathered in broad campaign. So we know that these campaigns are either catching exact phrase or broad match of the keywords, so we can act accordingly into our strategy. Here we have product attributing campaign, and in our product attributing campaign, we have 4 ad groups: brand, category, ASIN, and defense campaigns. For brand campaigns, we ask Amazon about the recommendations of brands to target, and same in category. And according to Amazon recommendations, we target your star rating and pricing in combination for these brands. For example, if you have some brand ABC, we target brand ABC higher than our star rating, lower than our price, higher than our star rating, higher than our price, lower than our star rating, lower than these combinations. All of these combinations, we set up a target for that for each of the brand that Amazon recommends us. So same for the category. For all the categories, we target different combinations to capture everything in their place. And if you put some ASINs here to target, we put these in this as ad group. So later, if you go to add new and add some ASINs here, it will be added into this ASIN ad group as well. Defense ad group is for defending your own products from appearing on competitors' recommendations list. So you put your ASINs to defend here, or we can target your own, all of your catalog. If you don't specify any defense ASINs, we target all of your catalog, so your product will be defended against competitors matching into your products. So these are the general outlook of how our product attributing campaigns work. So we talked about exact phrase and broad campaigns, how we segment the search terms inside. So whenever there's a search term generated a sale, and you define these here, and we put into exact phrase and broad again, negative exact in phrase and negative phrase in broad. So we capture everything in place in terms of keywords. For targets, we have product attributing campaign here, and also we have an auto campaign, which is completely acting differently, and it has its own budget, and also it's running on the side. So these are the 5 campaign strategy. We call it together a PGN, which is a product group name, and we manage accordingly. This is our dashboard, by the way. This is our campaigns page. You can see from here, we are on the campaigns page. You see the budget, impressions, clicks, click-through rate, spend, orders, sales, and profit like this. So if you would like to hide or show some of these columns, you can just, just put ACoS here, remove profit, or like this. You can easily, so some people find it complicated to have some lot of numbers here. You can just customize it as you like here. So you, 7 and 30 means is that is not, it's not the 7-day or 30-day date range. It's a 7-day or 30-day conversion window. Amazon called it a conversion window because when someone clicks your ad, they may add to cart and buy later. So if they add to cart and buy in 6th day, for example, it will be represented in sales 7 and sales 30. But if he buys in, for example, 9th day, it will not be available in sales 7, but it will be available in sales 30, because the sales 7 conversion window only allows 7 days after the initial ad click. So it will appear here. So you can see this granular differentiation of your sales in Amazon here, as well as, if you would like to change some user interface, for example, you can change fonts here, and like this, and you can change font size as well. And what we can do is that for people with difficulties, you can change colors. You can make the table or the initial line sticky. You can show or hide charts, and you can select language. We use Google Translate here, but you can select pretty much any language available here. It will change your dashboard language. And we have immediate sync from API. So if you added some campaigns on the Seller Central account, when you click the sync API here, it will be instantly represented here. You can change to see how much rows you would like to see on each page here. And for advanced users, we have some page speed, like you can disable some paused or archived entities, or some smart navigation features to increase further dashboard speed. If you have millions of keywords, and if you would like to increase loading speed, you can do from there. Also, we do have some on-page guiding tutorials. And for example, navigating Zon.Tools, it's easily broken down into different menus. Like, for example, would you like to see main menu? What it does is that it will take you, and with a guider, you will be presented with a welcome. You click here, or click here to open this menu. The add new button does this, and next is, automations overview or whatever, this is your online teacher, which teaches you on the page of your dashboard. Rather than watching videos, you can use our learn button here and select a lot of navigation features here, or advanced search, troubleshooting. If your ACoS is too high or you have some low impressions, you can troubleshoot it here. And you can see how to use bulk editor, editing campaigns, ad groups, and so on. So this is a great head start for the people who are joining new, so they can see, everything much quicker. And also, one of our most powerful features is that we have some advanced search. With the advanced search, you can, for example, we are in the keywords dashboard now, and you can search for keyword name or ad group, campaign name, with the different match types, like exactly match, includes, begins with, ends with, doesn't include. We have so many options for you to choose, for you to filter accordingly. So we have also statistics search. You can search like ACoS, conversion rate, impressions. For example, impressions greater than 7,000. So it will list the keywords having impressions greater than 7,000. All of the metrics we have is available here, like ACoS, conversion rate, return of ad spend, profit, click-through rate, impressions, clicks, or whatever ad spend is, everything is here. For example, ad spend, greater than, lower than, equal to. All of the selectors of operators are also here. Ad spend greater than 5,000, for example. This is an AND filter. So if you specify another filter like ad spend will be greater than 500, and impressions will be greater than 300, like this. So if you give it a name here, like orange demo, and you can save the filter so you can use it later. And with the advanced search, you can import and export your filters here also, and manage your filters so you can access them very quickly. And for each of the dashboards, we have some checkboxes here. You can check the ones you like, or check all, and then go to bulk action here. With the bulk action, for example, if you are in the keywords dashboard now, you can change your bid to anything, like change to something, increase amount of, like, for example, increase 0.0, 0.5 or something. If there's a holiday season, you would like to increase your bids. Increase by percentage, like for all of these checked items, increase 20%. You can increase the bids 20%, decrease amount, and decrease percentage. So we have some powerful operators here to change your bid in a bulk way. You can currently we are showing 50 records on this page, but you can go to options and put like 500 here. It will be showing 500 entities here on the page. It's up to you to show how many entities you would like to see on the page, and then you can check the items you like these all 500 items, and then, for example, change the state to enable to pause everything, archive everything. If you go to rule editor, our automations, you can change our thresholds like maximum ACoS, maximum spend, minimum, maximum bids, a change rate, or whatever. You can change the maximum ACoS, like increase percentage of 10 means that you will increase your maximum ACoS percentage by 10% for all of the checked items. So for as we are in the keywords dashboard now, and the keywords are selected, so you can use bulk action to add these keywords to PGN by clicking this button, or you can add these keywords to ad group you choose. We see that the green ones are enabled ad groups, the pause ones are in orange. Like, for example, this ad group, you would like to add these keywords into these ad groups. You just select the match type, exact phrase, broad, or you can even add as negative too. Like, for example, as an exact match, and specify your bid like $1. It depends on your marketplace currency. If you are in Europe, it will be euro. So you can just click apply keyword action, and these keywords will all be added to this ad group. Same, if you would like to add campaign negative keywords, you can just select the campaign here and select the match type. These keywords will be added. It's very easy to move these keywords around for single ad groups. But if you're going to be using our PGN system, you just use these big buttons here on the top right menu. If you would like to add these keywords to PGNs, the selected ones are just entered here. You can see some test keywords. This is a demo account, so all of the keywords you selected are appearing here. You just select your PGN and click save. It will be distributed to all of the exact phrase and broad ad groups, negative exacted in phrase and negative phrase in broad, and you'll be good to go with just a few clicks. So and we have some tips here that we add our website. You can see our tips here. They will be also presented when you're in your waiting screen as well. While you're waiting for some operations, you will be able to see some tips, and you will be you can know for example, we announced that we support Saudi Arabian marketplace. You can see some news about us in this bell button. You will have a dot here when we have a new something new. So this is in general in how our user interface works. When we go to for these keywords menu, for example, we have different lines, and these are grayed out. If you can see, And these are normal lines. Sometimes there's one grayed out. This means that the grayed out keywords have some custom rule. I would like to speak a little bit of our thresholds and automations. For example, for these keywords, if we set some different target maximum ACoS, like 20 this time, for example, it will be first we start our thresholds on campaign level, in PGN level, campaign level, ad group level, and then keyword level. So if you make a change in thresholds in keyword level, it will apply to this keyword only. We call this rule hierarchy, and it's very helpful because you can apply some strategies like maximum target, maximum ACoS, minimum action clicks, like maximum keyword spend, minimum bid, maximum bid on a PGN level. But you want some campaigns or AdWords or even keywords or targets to act differently like than the PGN. For example, for some keywords, you would like to allow more ACoS like this. When you save this, it's automatically saved with more power as you save in the keywords dashboard, and it will be having some priority before the PGN that this one has this keyword will be having a different ACoS threshold. In general, our rule configurations are just this screen, which is our target maximum ACoS. This is the maximum ACoS you target. For example, if you have targeted 20% ACoS and your actual ACoS is 10%, you're going to be increasing bids according to how many clicks you had so far, how much you spend, and we calculate it. And to be able to pull your ACoS to 20% up, because you're currently at 10% ACoS, and we will be increasing bids. So same for the, if you like your average ACoS is 20% and you targeted 10%, so we're going to be reducing the bids as well. So this is for hitting your ACoS target. Relevancy sales is that this is the demo account, is the numbers are just fictitious. How many sales would you like to have for each search term to be treated as a new keyword? We have two minor engines that when you have some sales from the search terms, we move it to the exact phrase and broad campaigns. And then we would like to fish around for some additional keywords. So this is like, for example, if you put one in the first sale, your search term will be moved into exact phrase and broad campaigns and will be treated as a different keyword. If you increase relevant sales like 2, our system will wait for 2 sales to be able to move it around, because when you increase the relevancy sales number, the more sales you need to have on this search term means that it will be more relevant, but the amount of search terms you will be putting as a new keyword will be much less, because it's require more sales to be done. So, but if you increase the amount like 1 or 2 or even 3, maybe it will be more precise that that keyword, that search term will be relevant to you. So we also have minimum action clicks. It's like, for example, put it like 10. We wait for 10 clicks to take any automation action. Maximum keyword spend is like, if your product is for probably $20, you put it like 20, for example. So we wait for $20 for each of the keyword that we mind, or you just put yourself on the add new menu. So if you spend more than $20 and have no sales around, so we're going to put it into minimum bid. So if you have some sales, we would like to match your target ACoS. So the maximum keyword spend is how much you allow for each of the keyword before we take some action. Minimum bid is like, $0.02, and maximum bid is like, for example, $5. It's pretty self-explanatory, this is the minimum bid our system will use. So for example, if you if you put it like 0.2 here, and your because of your target ACoS, we calculated 0.1, we will use 0.2 because this is the minimum bid you allowed us to use here. Change rate is whenever there's a bid change required. For example, you change your target ACoS or something. If we are not instantly changing from 0.2 to $5, for example, we are not doing that instantly. We are allowing Amazon algorithms to satisfy to get used with the bid increase or decrease as well. So we have some daily change rate, which is set like 20% in this example. We will not be changing your bid more than 20% every day. So if there's a next day, for your current bid is $1, for example, your calculated bid is $3, for example, it's gonna be like $1, 120, 144 or something. It's going to be increasing like this until we hit your target like three ACoS. So when you hover over these boxes, you will see some tooltip explanations here, and they are teaching everything very quickly in these boxes, so you can get used with them. So the next one is the bid increment. We turn it off. This is this is a legacy automation for people using from a couple of years back. We left it here, but for new users, we rather leave it off. So we have a different engine that's using as an algorithm. So that's pretty much it. I mean, these are the only configurations you need to have, and you'll be good to go for. This is for everything, you know. If you don't know, or if you're still not sure about these thresholds, we also introduced our interactive threshold builder. When you click that around, rather than putting these numbers here, you put it in a different way, like more easier to use. Like how much is your product sales price? $25. How much is your profit margin? Like $5. Well, how much PPC profit are you looking for? $2 or something. What is your average CPC like? If you hover over these question marks here, you're going to be having some more explanations about that. What's your average CPC you experience? 0.5. What's your conversion rate? On 10% conversion rate. And what's the bid changing speed? As I told you, like you don't want to change bid more than 20% here, or if you increase that, 100% is like you're going to be going fast. It's $1. If we calculated $2, it's going to be instantly $2 rather than going from $1, 120, 140, 180 or something, and you're going to go instantly to $2. So if you click apply, we're going to be calculating everything according to these thresholds you set here. If your profit margin is for example 10, your max ACoS and everything is changing. These thresholds are calculated from this threshold builder here. So it's going to just give it's only to give you some idea and get to learn with the system. So you can just adjust these thresholds when you know it better, and it's pretty much on your control. So these are all of the things you need to start our automation. It's very easy. We have some quick edit here that you'll do on the Seller Central. If you would like to change bid for this keyword, you can do that, or change state. You cannot change match type, but you can change state here. If you'd like to archive it, and you can import and export rules here. And we have some notes that you can put into every entity, pretty much every entity. Like you can put notes to keywords, ad groups, campaigns, and even PGNs. You put some title, give some date, and when you put and save the note, it will be saved. For example, you're going to be saving note to this keyword now. You will be able to see these notes on the chart on here on our homepage. So when we save the note here, it will be put it into this tooltip. For whatever day you save the note, it will be presented on the chart, and you will be able to see it. Also, you can see child notes. For example, you are in the campaign level, and you would like to see ad group or keyword notes. You will be able to see them in here as well. So your notes are in the chart, represented in the chart, and you can see them in the entities as well. And by the way, as we are here in the chart, you can choose from every metric like sales, conversions, ACoS, or whatever. here, and you can see on the chart as well. It's depends on the, for example, this one is 2018 data. This is completely, sandbox, and your fixtures are test data. So you can choose a month, preset months are here, or you can choose a custom days, today, yesterday, last 30 days, 50 days, last week, last month, some year, or all times available we have in our database. Or you can set some specific date range for between this and this date. You can do these all with the date range controls here. You can show enabled, paused keywords, or enabled with parent. We even have enabled in parent and keyword, for example. So you will require campaigns and ad groups to be enabled as well, to be shown on the dashboard. We have a quick search here. We have the advanced search here, as we explained, and we have some export file button, and that exports these data into an Excel sheet. And back to chart, you can change some, charts into different types as you like. And we have some average lines. For example, this is going too much up and down like this. But if you would like to see, like, just some, you can just leave average here. This is the average line. This is very useful. If you have some too much fluctuating data, it gives you a more smoother line, which is the 7-day of average on each day. So it's much smoother line than the original lines. We have that one. And also you can choose different campaigns to show on this chart very quick. Grand total of this page, for example, we have 155 results on the database and showing everything. But if you put, like, 50 here in pagination, now you have again 155 results, but you are showing 50 results on this page. And from this menu, we can see grand total of this page, which is 50 results. Grand total of all pages. These are the all pages we have in here, and we can have the grand total of all campaigns as well. So also you can show an individual, you can select an individual campaign here, and it will only show the chart for that one. So we have, you can choose a lot of metrics from the two different scales on the left and right, and you can compare. And you can see the notes as we have discussed about. And that's pretty much everything that you can do with the charts here. Yeah, and you can see we are on the campaigns page, and you can see there's a campaign like garlic press here, and under the campaign name we see some buttons. These are quick navigation buttons that if you click this green one, you will go to the PGN dashboard of this campaign. This is the campaigns page, and this is the ad groups page. It will show the ad groups of this campaign. And we have a smart navigation button for the rest, which is that when you click that, you can see keywords of this campaign, all of the search terms of this keyword campaign again, and also negative keywords and SKUs of the campaign. So it's very handy to see all of the products. This is there are 3 SKUs that were, it's an archive campaign, but there were 3 SKUs here to be shown on this page. So you can control and navigate to each of the page. This is the garlic press PGN control page. PGN page shows the total of all of these campaigns. So 2018, before it's archived, you had this total amounts of impression, clicks, and spend on and every metrics across each of these exact phrase, broad, auto, and targeting campaigns. When you click each of them, you can quickly see them as well. Oh, by the way, you can, if you don't want to use the charts, you can just click here and the chart disappears. Yeah. Okay, in a nutshell, this is our software. You can always have more information about our system, strategy, and software in our tutorials page on our website. You can go to the top menu and click tutorials, and it will teach you everything in detail about our strategy. Our strategy is tested and proven in 5 years with hundreds of millions of dollars of ad spend, and it's a predefined strategy that you're not building your own rules and systems here, because it's very hard to define a strategy. When you build your own rules, you have the problem, like each of your some of your rules will be conflicting with each other. So you don't need to think about that. We already structured the system like any Amazon seller would need in the best way. So you just use this strategy to manage your account, and it's been coming from years back, from the adverse times. Search term isolation is a tested and proven and the best strategy around when it comes to managing PPC. You just need to put some thresholds, and we'll be handling everything. For each of these steps, each of our algorithm details are covered in detail in our tutorials. How we mine, we call it mining, how we move search terms around the keywords, how we structure custom rules and automations, and everything will be available in our tutorials. You can watch that in detail as you on your own time.
All right, Tarek, thank you very much for this general overview of how Zon.Tools is structured and how it works. I hope a lot of Amazon sellers will be able to use your software and automate their PPC campaigns. But could you give us an overview of your pricing?
Sure. We have very simple pricing here. On our pricing page, you can see on our website on the top menu, and which is that according to your ad spend, we have some different pricing tiers. Like and we have some three different plans, which is Analyzer, Master, and Dominator. The difference is that Analyzer has the dashboard, and you can see everything that you can analyze and use the dashboard. Master plan has some automation, the same automation, but you can apply to your existing campaigns that you need to put the thresholds, and will be automating your Amazon advertising on top of Analyzer. Dominator is the one that has the PGN system, and that's moving search terms into keywords and everything. Also, Dominator is having everything on the master. You can also automate your existing campaigns as well. And our PGN system is available on the Dominator plan. According to your ad spend, for example, if you have up to $2,500 ad spend, you're going to be paying $100 a month. Or maybe, for example, if you're a beginner, you just have $500 ad spend per month, you're going to be paying $25 for Dominator or $9 for Analyzer, like this. It's dynamic. It's you can see our pricing page, and according to your ad spend, you can see how much you will be paying very clearly.
All right, the pricing is clear. And could you give us a sneak peek of upcoming features which you are planning to release to your users?
Yeah, sure. We have a new dashboard being built. You can see here. This is a sneak preview, and it's much more a new kind of style. It's just we have a better user interface here, and a much faster interface, because this is using Ajax calls, which means is that the pages are not refreshing. It's requesting data on the fly, and it's shown on the page as you request. So for our existing dashboard, every time you submit or send something, the page is refreshing. And for big accounts like millions of keywords, it's sometimes taking some long time. So with the new dashboard, it's much have a better look, and much faster, with lots of new features to be implemented. This is a sneak preview of a ad group page of the new dashboard. And also we already completed the closed beta for the sponsored brands, you're going to be able to automate your sponsored brands campaigns as well with Zon.Tools. And next is sponsored video is coming up, and we have a lot more exciting news and new algorithms coming up in the future.
Yeah, exciting. So finally, do you have any offer for Orange Click viewers?
Of course, we offer a 15% discount for viewers of this interview, and the coupon code is Orange Click, Orange KLIK. You can see, I think, in the description, and we're gonna be offering 50% discount recurring for every subscription purchase. Yeah, every month you're gonna be having this discount until you cancel your subscription. You will be having 15% discount.
Perfect. Yes. Everybody who is watching, you will find the links below in the description, also the coupon code written, which you can copy to the Zon.Tools page. Thank you very much, Tariq. Enjoy your day and good luck in your business. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
As we mentioned earlier, you will find below the video the links to Zon.Tools as well as a coupon code which you can apply to get 15% off lifetime your subscription with Zon.Tools. And don't forget to click thumbs up if you like the content in this video. Below this video you'll find a thumbs button. And now I would like to invite you to watch another video about Amazon advertising, where one of the guests is explaining and showing 7 advanced PPC strategies which you might like, and this video is quite popular on our channel. Enjoy.